leche, la leche, la leche, la leche, la leche. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. That's what we mean to say. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here's we are again, the Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's Co-Secretary. That's what we call ourselves and use, all of us, everyone's, including Jews, and more's are Comingsz very most soon. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languages of person histories on this, our homes, and all our planets, past, present, futures, we also call ourselves other names, such as archetypal names, such as including several young goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracies, so that all the Elohas and Elohims, all the Eli circles and arrowways, all the female Els and males, all the souls that Goddess created and incarnated, past, present, futures, can be reunited again, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact for heavens on this and all our earths, of course. And so therefore, does that in any way suggest that we're trying to usurp the ever-loving, ever-living authorities and powers of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and all sustainings, including us and all that we have nodes and shells nodes and deuce nodes, all past, present, futures. Also our families and communities, all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively through the I and all of the flora and fauna that Goddess has given us to co-stewards and appreciates. And so we says, Namaste, the divines within us, greets the divines within Jews and alls. And we says, Mikotuya Oyasin, Mikotuya Kosirals, we are all related, we are anys and alls, and everyone's all's related, and because we know as we are all's related, we can and shells and cans come together again, back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact for heavens on this and all our earths. And we also says the alights within us greets the alights within yous and alls. Comingsz on Pax, Baval, Chaim, Shalom, Sol, Salam, Mir Pache, Merci, Ciao, Shlan Zavag, Chin Clay, Namaste, and did I say right at the beginning, Ubuntu back and forth to mitochondrial leads before it's after and durings. Good day, Cheerios, Sayonara, Das Vidanya, in all languages of all the lands, and all the continents and beyond. So like we all says, let your love that it lives ever young, longest, and prospers every once in a while on this and all our planets, heavens, and this and all our earths. And so we also call ourselves, therefore, and because we know as we are all created of star seven, we are learning from the ancient wisdoms of ancient civilizations, especially the very lengthy Magdalenian era, and of course Atlantis, Thrace, Ubuntu back and forth to Manakan, or before centuries, if you were to call it Pleiades, Atlantides, Espirites, and of course Vedics and Druidics and Moors, and all languages and all languages are used. And so therefore we also call ourselves other nativity names, such as co-white calf buffalo women, co-changing women, co-Iroquois, goddess clan mothers, and of course co-sister casinos and co-custom brothers of the clans and gens. And we call ourselves, therefore also, of course, co-sky women's, co-earth women's, co-spider women's, co-kachinas, co-katsinas. We call ourselves co-orishas and yomayas, co-kalki, co-jaganach, co-mamamari, co-avlishkasturas, co-angians buddhas, co-zelshans, co-messiahs, and co-Couszmic Chrisztsz. Now don't let those words intimidate you in ancient languages. They translate to anointed. Anointed to do what? Reconnect kindness and wisdom, past, present, futures, for all our planets on this and all our planets, heavens on this and all earths, now Couszmic. And so therefore we also call ourselves other names, such as co-stellarians, and call co-volundering new times, and co-cupids, and co-psyches and eroses, and co-estellarians and co-astellarians, that's co-astellarians and co-astellarians and co-astellarians, because we are combining the messages of volundering new times with that of the Shushan, the Purim story of 50-50 promise fulfilled and delivered, with that of the Galilee, the Magdalens and Nazarenes, equally all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively of all the apostles' families, and also all of the connecting them to other ancient heritages, especially of Atlantis, nearby in the Mediterranean. There, Thrace, also has Pleiades, Atlantides, which are called Buddhist, back and forth to Manakan, Druidics, Vedics, and more. And so we call ourselves the very real targets, Atlantis, and always risen springs, reborn nativities, and always young adults, ever young adults, and and blessed it shall be first, go first, team, very real, Stargate and Star Trek for parity, peace, cultures, the heavens on the smaller earths. Now, Couszmic is in contact, and it sounds like a daunting task to go currently to open the Stargates and the Akashic records, reborn and risen humanities, but actually easily accomplished via the numerical rule, which you can read at 5050 now at WordPress.com, and just extra read the elements and steps for easily accomplished strategies for making us and the cells. You'll also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives, use, and use. Because use two shells and cans and shells joins us, becoming Equinoxtrueqsz Co-Secretary General Swiss. So you can see our names and pictures there. It says cancel all, read, see, and read more. We have our family trees, and yours represented by picture frames. We start genealogically, first go first with our great and grandmothers. Then all the Shakitas of our families, equals, and then equals all our younger generations, the females and Alice, Allahas and Ellie's, and Ellie circles and airways. And so it's really can't say all of them. We have Jigga and Queen Esther and all the Iroquois Scottish clanmothers, and more recently, currently, Barbara Herschel, Lily Pasenza, and of course, Virginia, Lily, Valentine's, and Lydia. Well, if you do attempts, and of course, we have our co-white shop, Murderers, Pearl, and especially my Patricia Sunflowers, and EQUINOX Myrtles, and Sophie and Laura, and we singing crickets, and more so there. And then we have our own Butchers families, our Mabels, and Belindas, and Nancy Graces. We have our, of course, Josephines, and Leland Gallas, and Goggies, lots more there. And of course, our Lights families, we have Bonnie's and Sylvie, lots more there. We have our Stellarian families, the Annas and Helens, and lots more there. And of course, we have our Nears and Dears, branches of our hearts, our Richard Twinings, Jesus, and Marians, and that's Australia, Liberty, and Australia, and equals, especially, that's Harriet, and Radiant, and Harriet, we have Never Circle, and Claire, Jubilant, Juggled, Precious, Antoinette, Riz, and Rose, we have Marie, Grandma Popper, Grandma Annette, all the grace restored, Grandma Dorothy's teaching learnings, all the lessons and the wishes and wishes that we all saw, with of course Mark and Shirley, and of course Aline and Leon and Jenny, and the Guy family, Rachel, Kaiser Series, all the Heavenly and the Hopefully, Marvels, lots more there. Canadians and Chelseans and Jansen and Liz, we have our current generations of females, we have our Esther's and Rachel's and Anne-Marie's and Julie Anne-Marie's, the Equals, and Adia's Divines and Barbara's and Jenny's, lots more there, and of course our generations of youngest. We have our, of course, Vanessa, we have our, April's Arisen, Rose Arisen, Zora Central, Joseph Secretary Edith. We have a Station of Stars, Solar Stars, Lady Lee's, especially equals Vanessa Sally, Hannes Wesley, Equals, did I say Hadas and Leah, Hadas and Grandma, Leah and Ross, Benjamin and Johns, Blessings, Moles and Wars are coming, very, always, wondering new times, always, Estelarians, always, Easterlies, always, all relatedly soons, La Leche, Parity, not patriarchy, past, present, futures, every East blessing.